everybody, hope you're having a good night so far. I'd like to read you a bedtime story. I'm Mrs. Abamonte from the Child Family Center, and tonight I'm going to read Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. Oh, what's it mean to have the blues? I know what the color blue is, but I wonder what the blues is. Well, the author and illustrator are Kimberly and James Dean. Oh, there's a motorcycle. Oh, there's Pete. Can you see him in his pajamas? You have your pajamas on? All right. Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. Pete and the gang had a great day. They'd been at the beach, surf and sun, and tons of fun. But when the sun went down, they didn't want the fun to end. Pete had an idea. Hey, how about a sleepover? More time for tons of fun. Groovy. Pete's place. Let's go. There's the motorcycle I saw before. The party was far out, but they knew they couldn't stay up all night. The gang decided it was time to say good night. On went the pajamas and out went the light. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, toad. Good night, Pete. And there's a big exclamation point there. It's exciting. I don't know, you think they're gonna sleep much? Pete was just about to catch some Z's when clap, clap, clap. Who did that? Pete asked. It was me, said the grumpy toad. I don't want to go to bed. I want to clap instead. Pete covered his head. Head, bed. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, toad. Good night. Time to sleep. Good night, Pete. Pete tried again to catch some Z's when rat-a-tat-tat. Who did that? Pete asked. It was me, said Gus the platypus. I don't want to go to bed. I want to jam instead. Pete covered his head. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Time to sleep. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, toad. Good night, Pete. Pete closed his eyes to catch some Z's when he heard... What did he hear? Munch, munch, munch. Pete had a hunch. It was alligator. He was always up for eating. What could Pete do? What would you do? All the clapping, rat-a-tat-tatting, and munching was giving him the bedtime blues. Pete had a groovy idea. He got out his favorite bedtime story and started to read, first to himself and then to the gang. Pete noticed it was finally quiet. No more clapping, no more rat-a-tat-tatting, and no more munching. They all settled down. No one made a sound. Pete yawned and turned off the light. Good night, sleep tight. Time to catch some Z's. Tomorrow was another day for surfing, sun, and tons of fun. The end. I hope you enjoyed our story. We miss you very much. We'll see you really soon. Stay happy and healthy. Bye.